Hey gang, Jason here for the love of tractors. I thought I'd do something today that I'm betting a lot of you have never seen before, and that is a Lockwood potato harvester. So I'll be honest, I've seen very few of these in real life, and actually the only time I ever saw these was when I went out west in 2017. I went to Yellowstone and the Grand Tetons. It was incredible, and one of the highlights of my trip was driving through Wyoming. We pop over this mountain range, and there is this wonderful valley full of agriculture below. And most of that agriculture had specialty equipment like this. And I was in heaven. And I can't wait to go back. I don't know when I'll get to go back, because it's like a 20-hour drive. But I'm going to go see that stuff again someday, when I have a little more time too. But anyway, so like I said, this is a Lockwood 474H potato harvester. And this was made by Gordy Schultz of Toy Farmin LLC. So a lot of you, if you're into custom toys or if you've been around this business for a while, you definitely know who Gordy is. He is one of the really nice guys in the industry, for one, and then he has made all sorts of really cool equipment like this. And I try to get his stuff when I can. I've got dump carts from him. I've got a windrower from him, mergers, all sorts of stuff. And I just think he does really neat work. A lot of his stuff is handmade. Like, I think most of this was. He does some casting. I think he's got some 3D printed parts maybe in the last year or two, but most of his stuff is true craftsmanship, and that's really cool. And you can see that this is detailed incredibly. So anyway, if you don't know how potato harvesting works, so they're put in a windrow, and then you drive, and then this conveyor belt picks up the potatoes out of the dirt, and then it sort of goes through here where dirt and all that sort of thing falls off of it, and then they come out here sort of clean, if you will, up onto the conveyor, onto this, and then they go into a dump cart or a wagon of some sort where they're taken to, where they're going to be stored. And, so there's that. But what got my attention with this from Gordy is just all the little intricate details. I mean, I love the ribbed conveyor. I love all of these supports, the PTO shaft. The decals are great. That's something he does really awesome at. He doesn't put those on himself. I put those on myself. But his decals are great. This chute goes up and down. We've got awesome hand railing here. You can see we've got the ladder here. Just sort of every little detail that you would want in a potato harvester. So even back here, I mean, you just look at all that work. Now, once you get good at this sort of thing, you could knock something like this out pretty quick if you've got a template made. But figuring it out the first time, taking all the measurements and everything, there's a ton of time into this toy in the long run. Let's flip it under here just so you can kind of see the undercarriage. Nice big, there's like dual truck tires, I think is probably what he ended up using there. But you can just kind of see what's going on here. Just all the supports, and then a really nice paint job too. And painting plastic and also resin parts, that can be tricky sometimes. But, like I said, Gordy's a pro. Gordy's been at this a long time. And, it shows with this piece. It's just a really neat piece. And something I'm really proud to have in my collection. If you want something like this, I don't know what he's building now. I don't know if he's building these. I don't know. But I go to the St. Louis Toy Show, and you can find him there. I think he has a website, Toy Farmin LLC, I believe. You can find him around Facebook and things like that as well. Gordy Schultz. Anyway, I just thought I'd do this quick little video on one of the coolest toys, I think, in my 1/64 scale collection, and something that I know a lot of Midwestern guys, they've never seen this, because I know I hadn't until a few years ago. So, okay, that'll do it for this one. Hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Happy tractor hunting. If harvest is going on right now for you like it is for me, I hope it is great and bountiful. Be safe out there.